that in mind. You know, I don't care what the quality of the officiating is, you don't throw anything in here.
Bob Knight, showing a lot of class, jumped up and said, we don't throw things here.
It's College Hoops Bloops. From ESPN's archives, you'll see basketball footage that'll make you flip, action that'll spin your head around and make you lose control. You'll see highlights that'll definitely get your attention and knock you clear out of bounds. So pull up your favorite seat, prepare to be knocked out by the greatest collection of missteps, misslams, and mistakes in college basketball. Hi everybody, I'm Chris Fowler, and welcome to College Hoops Bloops. We're going to present the lighter side of college basketball, the one that has nothing to do with winning and losing. We're going to examine important issues like who's uglier, Dick Vitale or Bill Frieder, why Jim Valvano says in the world of ulcers, Raleigh Massimino is a carrier, and what drives Wimp Sanderson to wear sports jackets that glow in the dark. And as our title suggests, we'll take a look at some of the funnier moments on the court. Not to mention long bombs, super slams, and amazing moments. But enough of the talk. Let's get down to action. As anyone who's ever bounced a ball knows, hoops is a game of finesse, a sport demanding a soft shooting touch. Now, the good players have a sixth sense that allows them to pass the ball without having any idea who's going to catch it. May not win a lot of games, but sure is fun to watch. Whoa! Soccer, players dribble exclusively with their feet, as opposed to basketball, where they only do it sometimes. Ever wondered how a round ball can take so many weird bounces? Or how sneakers with flat bottoms can be so darn hard to stand on? Is this what sports writers mean by a good floor game? Now, basketball is considered a non-contact sport. Here are some guys who may want to argue that point. We have our mics on the field of play.
Get somebody!
Come on, turn around!
Hut, hut,
Let's go, Ralph.
Watch out, watch out. Hut, hut.
Wonder how football announcer Keith Jackson would call this game.
Welcome again, everyone, to college football. We got ourselves a humdinger of a ball game today. Quarterback over the center. Here's the snap. There's a loose ball. We got ourselves a fumble. Look at that hit and crack, and look at this action. Oh, my. Here's the field goal attempt. It's down, and it's blocked. There's a scramble for the loose ball. Bodies flying all over the yard. Oh, my. Here's a pitch back to the fullback. They're hitting today. Their quarterback calls the signals. It drops back. Here's a long bomb. And then he's got it. It's a touchdown. No flag. Let's dish the rock now to my colleague, Dick Vitale.
Griffin, great steal. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh,
Uh-oh, looks like some big-time hoops fans have taken such a shining to the Dome Dynamo, they actually want to look like it, even sound like it. In fact, Windex sponsored a Dick Vitale Sound-Alike contest.
Celebration time. It's the Paisan going bananas on one side, and it's the Kabasi man Krzyzewski on the other side. And it's all W tonight, baby. It is all NC State, rocking and rolling at the Reynolds Coliseum. And Quacciani is the PTPer. I think Gary Williams better consider calling it T.O., baby. Call it T.O. T.O., Mr. Knight. Get a T.O., baby. Get a timeout, Mr. Knight. Better get a T.O., Mr. Henson. T.O., baby. Can you imagine the Carrier Dome right now? It'd be unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Sean Elliott. Back out to Mr. Marble for the Slam Bam Jam. Slam Jam Bam, baby. Quacciani. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm bald. I've got one eye. I'm ugly. My wife's the only one who likes me, and I'm not even sure of that. The third phase, right here. Freeze it. Freeze it. Freeze it.
Well, let me tell you, a few days ago, I was talking to Matt Bullard's brother's cousin's sister's mother at dinner. You know what? She didn't even know who he was. It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And Mr. Montgomery over there in Indiana, watch Sloan. What is this screen, Mr. Sloan, baby? You're all over the place. I know you're over my back, you're over my mouth, you're over my dad, baby. Help me out here. He can rock, he can roll, he can do this. Watch him dish inside, he'll go crazy. This inside out, he'll dish and do, he'll move. It's great, baby. And when all is said and done, the #1 team in the nation will be the Iowa Hawkeyes, coached by Dr. Tom Davis. So pack your bags, Robert Montgomery Knight. Pack your bags, everybody else. Gene Katie, you're gone, baby. It's the Hawkeyes in '89.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Vitale at the birth of his first child.
Oh, it's awesome, baby. It's flat out awesome. There's the head. It's bald, just like mine. Look at him shaking, bacon, rock and roll. He's going to be a PTP, I can tell. A potty-trained Paisan. I know what you're saying, Rumeal Robinson. You're saying, what about me, Dickie V? Don't worry, Rumeal. You're still my Rolls-Royce point guard. I want you handling the rock, but I firmly believe that this little guy, this little girl is going to be a true diaper dandy.
And Coach Vitale, and I use that term very loosely, had the nerve to actually stand. I'll give you a premise, folks. He had the nerve on television to say that he thought there was someone out there in the coaching profession he was better looking than.
And Jimmy V wasn't kidding. It happened while Dick was working this Ohio State-Michigan game.
Can't handle him. There's no way in the world. That's a no contest. That's like comparing my looks with Bill Frieder. He's the only guy in basketball I'm better looking than.
Well, there's the claim. The Dick is better looking than this man, Bill Frieder. What did Bill have to say about it? Let's go back to the lighter side to find out.
Jimmy, can you believe he even had the guts to say that? Huh? The man has no hair, right?
That's it. None that I can find.
He's overweight.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, he's over the hill, isn't he?
That's right.
And don't tell anybody, but, you know, I've interviewed with Enberg and Musburger and Keith Jackson, all of them, and the guy's got bad breath on top of him.
Incidentally, lighter side followed up with a contest in which viewers voted for the guy they considered least attractive, Vitale or Frieder. One viewer wrote, "Frieder gets my vote. He looks like Lurch from the Addams Family." Interesting observation. I don't think Bill Frieder looks like Lurch, but there are other college hoop personalities I can picture as other people or in other professions. For instance, how about John Thompson? He reminds me of a high school disciplinarian. Wouldn't want to mess with him. Jerry Tarkanian, a smaller version of pro wrestler George the Animal Steele. It's a face only a mother could love. Rick Pitino, he looks like a township commissioner. Rolly Massimino, Danny DeVito's brother. Bobby Knight, no question about it. Look at the intensity. Looks like a Green Beret drill sergeant. And Dick Vitale, definitely a used car salesman. Would you trust your odometer to this guy? Well now, driving right along. It's time for some amazing shots from a few future college stars. Stand by for these high school heroics. Long distance calling. So much for those long-distance calls. Sometimes it's a little tougher to connect with those local numbers. Now we take a step up the slam meter, from daffy dunks to these super slams. Power, punch, and attitude. That's how a good slam can change the momentum of a game in one wild moment. And now we go over the top, the land of chocolate thunder, the home of the mega slam. Daryl Dawkins, king of the board breakers, would call this one a rump roaster bun toaster. Daryl would name this one the spine chiller board killer. And this one is Dawkins' namesake, the Chocolate Thunder Deluxe. And finally, the Rim Wrecker Supreme.
Oh, there's rims coming down. Backboards are collapsing left and right. Glass shattered all over the floor. Oh, the humanity.
And in case that wasn't exciting enough, we present Fairfield University coach Mitch Bonaguro. Now, Mitch is the kind of coach who lets his emotions hang out. When his team went ahead by a point with 2 seconds left in a game against St. Peter's, he let his emotions hang out on the court. Only one problem. The game was still in progress, and Fairfield was slapped with a bench technical. That looks like fun, and there was a timeout on the court, but the refs weren't amused. Now, there's the obviously unhappy Mitch Bonaguro arguing unsuccessfully for a reversal on the grounds that he was just having fun. In college, a bench tee is worth 2 shots. And St. Peter's Willie Haynes sung both of them to St. Bonaguro's Stags. From ecstasy to agony, Mitch Bonaguro's passion for college basketball and not the ref's rule book is what the game is all about. So College Hoops Bloops would like to offer the following advice. Mitch Bonaguro, keep on dancing, but don't get caught. And to the referees, come on, guys, get a life. A Now, that's the cruelest kind of loss a coach can experience. Defeat snatched from the jaws of victory. Before we get into our next piece, picture yourself as a PR guy for a car dealer. Okay, you call up your boss, you say, got this great idea, boss. At halftime of the college hoop game on Saturday, let's sponsor an impossible shooting contest. We'll choose a fan to participate, and if a fan makes all the shots, he'll win one of our cars. Now, don't worry, boss. We'll make the contest unwinnable. We'll get all this great publicity, and it won't cost us a dime.
Are you a bitty league or junior high school coach who wants to break into the big time? Maybe the only thing keeping you out are your sideline moves. Watch Lou Cardaseca strut the big time stuff here. Do it, Lou. Moves like that can be yours, too, if you buy this. Shake, rattle, and yell. Your guide to the big time sideline. Learn from the masters like Coach Massimino, founder of the Rolly Rumba. Rick, I'm no pushover Petito. And Oklahoma's Billy Rubber Dub Tubs, master of the high score and high step. Why just lead when you can also plead? Learn with the best like Coach Speedy Morris and Indiana's happiest Hoosier.
Look at Bobby Knight. He's doing a dance.
As an added bonus, we'll throw in Rolling Massimino's tape on air traffic control. Order this great package today and we'll give you not one, not two, but 3 big years to pay for this incredible offer. With Shake, Rattle, and Yell, the future is yours.
Norm Stewart is a well-dressed coach. Jim Boeheim is not. Sorry, Jim. Looks like you shop at a country club fire sale. Speedy Morris is more conservative, at least until he opens his mouth and throws his jacket. But nobody bends over backwards to be loud more than Wim Sanderson. Wim Sanderson, the Prince of Flash, the Baron of Bad Taste, the King of Clash, the Knight of Nausea, the Cavalier of Kmart. Wim Sanderson, who is to dressing what Don King is to hair, what Bobby Knight is to manners, what Dick Vitale is to silence. Sorry, Dick. Wimp, you are a walking fashion blooper. We salute you. Be careful, folks. It may be contagious. Sure, sideline shows are fun to watch, but college coaches really earn their money in the huddles, going over strategy with their teams and on the practice.
And everybody else stood there and he made the bucket. Do you believe that?
It's enough to give Dean night sweats. Now here's a play that would give any coach heartburn. How do you defense against this? All Ghostbusters. Now Terry Mullen, give us a Lou Cardaseca big-a-headed.
What we say, we drill on that every day.
Watch Sean Miller inbound the ball. So weird it even took the referee a second to catch on. Sean, you got to pass the ball in. We know Pitt coach Paul Evans taught you better than that. You can't do that.
That is incredible.
That'll drive a coach up the wall. You're the guy who spends 50 hours a week planning, teaching fundamentals. One of his players forgets to pass the ball in bounds. Hey, Sean, come on. This is serious stuff. billion-dollar TV contracts, sneaker deals, the NCAA, the whole works. It's not the playground, buddy. Now, if you took away all the fundamentals and barred coaches from the game, you might get a whole lot of plays that look like the one we just witnessed. Or you might get a whole lot of plays that look like these. And it's not a pretty sight.
Loose ball. Last touch by Michael. Somebody get that hot potato. Mamma mia.
Post up inside.
Missed the shot with 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. A battle inside.
That showed his strength right there. Demanding, oh, it's knocked away, and 3 people go down. And here come the Cowboys. Scales from behind can't get it from Dumas, who spins. Now Scales gets it. Will come the other way. The ball's loose again. There it's back on the floor. I count 4 bodies down.
Jeez, what a bunch of jokers.
You just got to smile, right, Billy? Because you never know when this is going to happen. Or this.
Will try to catch up. He leaves it instead for Brown.
You just never know when these guys are going to go out and do something amazing. Now, like a super slam, a big block can turn a game around. When a team puts it all together, like here, fans go wild.
Rose has 8 points.
Straight baseline. A quick game.
Got it! A foul!
And speaking of wild, nowhere does the human species exhibit weirder tribal rituals than in the college basketball arena. Fans, take note. Kansas State guard Steve Henson, a dry cleaner's best friend. Steve has a hard time keeping his uniform tidy.
A vintage Steve Henson play. Tries to get his own. Henson dives and keeps it. Over to the hoop. Power takes it away from Delaware. Henson scrambling.
Hey, this guy gives everything he's got all the time. He's a coach's dream, fan's dream, a video editor's dream, and a trainer's nightmare. A tip of the hat to Steve Henson, our kind of player.
And he missed the open shot. Smith got it. Henson out of bounds. 8 for effort. Steve Henson's one of my kind of players. You know, broken fingers, bloody knees, burned ankles, stitches in his head. He gives up his body more than anybody I've ever seen. Look at that.
Kamikaze man, Steve Henson. I think Steve is the kind of guy who'd be a special teams player in football. 12 short of a dozen, if you know what I mean. Or as my friend used to say, what's the difference? 6 of one, a dozen of the other? Just had to get that in. So are we done yet? No, there's more. More bloopers from around the world of college basketball. We've saved the best for last. So here goes.
funny thing?
Well, that just about wraps it up. It's been my pleasure presenting the lighter side of college basketball. And remember, if you ever get mad at one of these guys, don't use the traditional method of arguing like these coaches. Do as Abe Lemons did. Billy Tubbs tells the story.
Abe was mad. He walked out to the official and said, "Could you give me a technical foul for what I'm thinking?" And the guy goes, "No, I don't think I could." And he said, "Well, I think you're terrible. You stink."
This is Chris Fowler. For everyone here at ESPN, see ya.